against unrighteousness. And these woes that they could see in the days of the Chaldeans, that God was going to bring such judgment against the Chaldeans, are woes of warning that we do not want to allow ourselves to go down those same things. We don't want to allow our government, as best we can. And I know all you've got is a pen, piece of paper, and a voting right. Or you can text and email or whatever, you can call. All you have is very little say. You're only one person. But the reality is we can do our best we can, and especially we can pray for them who are in authority. We can pray. Well, we need to try without stepping over the lines our own selves. Because, like I said, they bear not the sword in vain. We don't have a right to take up arms against the government until it gets to a very, very much farther than it's ever gotten. It's in our lifetime. It was a last resort from to have a revolutionary war. And it was a last. If it was not for a few foolish people, it would have been a last resort for them to have a civil war. They would have been fighting this for years already. The last resort to go to that kind of thing. I know people who say, well, they won't never take my Second Amendment away. If they get my guns, they'll take them out of my dead cold hands. And I said, and they will. They have no problem with that. If they come after them, they'll get them. There's more of them than there are of you. They can use tanks. If you don't believe that, they went after the wackos in Waco. You can look at all the history. If they want it, they'll come after it. They'll get it. But the truth of the matter is, we can peacefully let them know, hey, we're against this. We can do our part. Now, I know I told you, I don't get mad, I get political. I'm just trying to tell you, these were woes that were against the Chaldeans. They're woes that are against a civil government that was uncivil. Ours is not yet. But it could get that way. Because there's tendencies that are pushing those ways. So please do not think I'm trying to tell us to get up, bear arms, and go to the State House or the White House or the City Council and start demanding our rights. Let us do right. Never go in and fight until you've done what is right. And that is, if you've not prayed and fasted, don't fight the government. It ain't worth it. Because you ain't done right. And you're just lifted up, and your heart's not upright. So you're just as guilty as they are. Because you're worshiping your own strength. Was it Miss Victoria who told me that in Isaiah 40, and it says, they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength, they shall mount on wings as eagles. And it talked about the young men will faint. Fall. Young men will fall. Because they depend upon their own strength. They think they're something. They think they can do something. Old men will faint, young men will fall, and all that stuff. Why? Because they think they depend upon their own strength. And the arm of the flesh will fail you. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount on the wings of eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. I said, that was good stuff. She told me, I figured I'd let y'all know. Hey, that's what happens. So let's don't allow in our lives to be those kind of people. Let's do what we can to keep it from being in our business, in our church, in our business dealings, in our government, however, anybody you have influence with. Let's try to make sure that we do right. Just live peaceably above all men, among all men, as much as he is. Father, I pray in